Okay, remember that they are changing my voice. It is very stupid that some Jews think that the insincere people of their race should be above the most sincere person who is from another race. That is stupid. That is a stupid problem to have. For me to have to explain to them why they're wrong about that is ridiculous. When the Bible goes on and on about why don't you judge for yourselves what is right and things of that nature. Isaiah 44. Why are you following idols? Do you think that's smart? Do you think that makes sense? You didn't notice this, that, and the other thing? Okay, so they're making it harder for me to talk. I'm going to leave that there so you see that their ways are nonsense. Isaiah 44, verse 9. All who make idols are nothing, and the things they treasure are worthless. Those who would speak up for them are blind. They are ignorant to their own shame. People who do that will be put to shame. Such craftsmen are only human beings. See how they're using logic here. Let them all come together and take their stand. Then we brought down to terror and shame. See how it comes to a head in terms of martial power. God being the source of true martial power. And we see that with David and Goliath. The Israelites and the Philistines agreed that martial power would determine who is supposed to be in charge. But Christ came to bring a sword, not a sling. You should understand what I'm saying, and you should know that I'm right to a T by now. If you've been watching the series, you should know that I'm right. If you don't, why the hell don't you know that I'm right? Read Proverbs 1 again and again until you understand. And then when a group thinks that it's chosen and goes after ill-gotten gain and tries to leverage ill-gotten gain and uses eugenics and things like that with the whites and the LGBT community, that they have ruled themselves out. No one can be established through wickedness, and all of them failed to pass the certain boundaries. But the Bible is not a story that is literal. It's a story about a people given a chance, like every people on this planet, to scramble and do what's right, and they failed. And that is why I'm the Messiah, not one of them. I don't say this to kind of kick them while they're down. A lot of them think that they're up. They think that, that their money makes them special. That, they're dumb. Let me tell you a quick story here, and we'll wrap this up here. I already made this longer than I wanted to make it. Let's just wrap this up with this story here. There was once 3 people. They were 20 years old initially. And for 20 years, the 3 people trained in different ways. One of them trained to be the top martial artist ever possible. The second trained to be a fat person who eats pie so they can win a pie eating contest. The third, for 19 years, they trained in Pokemon tournaments, so some kind of card game. And in the last year, they trained to be a magic card person, another card game. The magic card person said to the other 2, "You're both primitive. You've been around for 20 years. I've been around for 1 year, so to speak, and I'm a more advanced human being." The guy who trained to eat pie admitted he's just a fat idiot. The guy who trained to be the top martial artist ever possible said, "Look, he's a fat idiot, and you're a dumb, worthless dog. We've all been training for 20 years, and we existed before that. And in the last year, you switched from one stupid art to another stupid art. And I'm the top martial artist ever possible. If your deity doesn't put you beneath me, then your deity is the devil. It's that simple." One day they all died and were before God Almighty. And God Almighty said, "What did you think? That God Almighty is a mere fat idiot? Or perhaps somebody who plays games and pretends they're a magician? Plays games and pretends that they're the man because they win a magic card game that mere human beings made up? The Lord is a warrior. The Lord is his name. Shame on you other 2 for not immediately obeying my son."